Yo, when we first got out here, everything was shiny and new. Talking about the gym,
Yeah.
crunch, and everybody's enamored by how great this stuff looks. And I'm like, watch, give it some time under some pressure.
Well, and that goes to show you that people's opinion makes a difference, right?
Yeah,
When it first came out, people were excited.
uh,
Oh, it's the new thing.
yeah,
How sustainable is it?
mm,
If you don't build the fundamentals, you don't build the proper foundation, how long is it going to last?
yeah,
I said it when I walked in.
yeah.
It doesn't smell like that new no more.
All of the nice practices they had when there wasn't that much traffic, when there wasn't much going on,
Hmm.
out the window. Well, um, yeah, like, but then as you're relating it to like just making changing habits, building new habits. You had a video, and you was talking about discipline and how people think it's about adding, and you said it's really just subtracting.
Yeah.
And then I thought about every time I ever heard a story about somebody who was successful and how much they subtracted just to devote their mindset to the thing that they really was trying
And
to build.
I talk about that, and it's the same concept, but it's a decision fatigue.
Yeah,
You have to make too many decisions. Your brain and with finances too.
yeah,
What you're gonna do with your money, what you're gonna do with your life, what you're gonna do with your attention, your
right,
energy. Period. If you have too many options, you have to slow down, stop, and think about it.
right,
You have to get to the point where it's flowing and just going, and you know what it is.
uh,
That's what happens when you start taking away decisions.
right,
Hey, I'm not gonna spend more than this amount of money a month. Well, once you let's say $500.
yeah,
Once you spend $500, there's no question about it. It's not like, hey, can I get this? You know the answer is no.
yeah.
And that's what being disciplined is.
That's a parameter that you decided to operate within.
Yeah. And the thing is that if this month, let's say you save $500,
Uh,
and you're like, okay, that was a little bit of struggle. Next month I'll do $700. That's okay. You're still being disciplined.
uh,
Just don't go back on your word when you say $500 and you be like, oh, I'm gonna do seven instead,
you make it work.
right? Make it work for the month,
Yeah,
and then switch, because what happens is you stop believing yourself.
yeah,
Things you say you're gonna execute on, or you may not say it,
uh,
you may not think it, but in your subconscious you're doubting yourself a little bit.
right.
How true is this?
Yeah,
And then if you don't follow through, you don't feel bad because you've done it before. It's a
yeah,
familiar feeling. If you do something every single day, if you work out every single day
uh,
and you decide to not work out, you'll feel weird.
yeah,
You'll feel uncomfortable. You might even, if I don't work out, I feel tired. I get brain fog.
yeah.
Like I'm not functioning the way that I normally function.
True.
I always got to do something, and that's why I could never understand like how there's certain people who can stay home all day.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of factors to that. The
Well, yeah.
comfort is very, very much desired. You
See,
know.
but I'm not comfortable doing that. That's the thing.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and it's just because of the way that I am. Because I always have so much to do
yeah.
that if I'm not doing something, it's weird. But then that goes on the flip end too, of people who overextend themselves and
Yeah.
do too much.
Yeah.
You have to find the balance.
You make yourself busy, over things that
Listen, if you're happy with the way that things are, keep doing things the way they are.
yeah,
You don't gotta make adjustments.
yeah.
Just keep doing what you do. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Facts.
But if you want something more,
Yeah,
right? There's some changes you're gonna have to make.
yeah,
That's been my mantra for 2026.
yeah.
You want something different, do something different.
Nah, I've been giving myself too much freedom to move around and do things that are not on the system,
Hmm.
that is in line with what I want. And now I have to unlearn habits that I've built,
You know.
by being, undisciplined.
So I'll tell you from experience, because that's something I'm working on.
Yeah,
Unlearning habits
yeah,
is super difficult.
Yes, it is.
So what I've been actually thinking about is not focusing on the habits themselves, but on how to hold myself accountable.
How do you mean?
So instead of focusing on the habits, which are extremely hard to break,
Right.
it's very hard because we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Imagine doing something for 10, 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
It's hardwired in your brain.
Yeah.
There's something physically there.
Neural pathways are
Yeah.
telling you this is the way you get this.
Like people who fall into addiction,
Yeah.
like you could scan their brains and you could tell
Yeah.
there's similarities.
Yeah.
But so it's there's something physically there. So just stopping cold turkey is not the answer.
Yeah.
Just saying I'm not gonna do this. I'll tell you when so perfect example, like fasting,
Right.
right? Doing a 3-day fast.
Uh.
You might not be able to accomplish a 3-day fast just right now if you've never fasted before. But what you do is you work your way up to it. Do a 1-day fast. Then see how that goes. Do it then another week, do another 1-day fast. When you're comfortable with that, go to 2 days. And then the thing that people have to learn is just because you didn't just because you failed,
Right.
let's say during your fast, let's say you said you were gonna do 2 days, and on the second day, halfway through,
Yeah.
6 hours left, you
Yeah.
eat. That doesn't mean go ballistic and start eating.
Yeah.
Follow through.
Yeah. Try to finish it off.
Follow through and then reflect. Self-reflect.
I'm not good with that.
What is it? Yeah, and that's something that's powerful that a lot of people don't have the mental space for. They don't leave the mental space for it. For true self-reflection. Sitting down with yourself for an hour and seeing, how did I do today?
Yeah.
That's something I gotta work on too.
I also noticed that I look at circumstances and I let them confine me to certain decisions when I can really make the decision that I want to make, regardless of the circumstances. It's just going to be something that's going to come with it that's going to be not a desired outcome. Like, for example, working out on the weekends.
Yeah.
I could probably wake up really early and make time. But I told myself that I have so much to do and I want to be at the house when I'm doing it
Yeah.
that I just don't block off an hour, and it's only an hour,
Yeah.
but it's like I just create this, like you were talking about the thing when I was telling you with my daughter about the small baby elephant syndrome.
Yeah, baby elephant
I'm like, I
syndrome.
just created an idea that, oh, this is not going to be achievable because it's going to require me to not do things in the way that I normally did it. And if I can't have both, then I just don't do the new thing.
Well, you know what happens is too, at the beginning it requires extra effort because you're doing something out of your rhythm,
Yeah.
out of your pattern, something that you don't normally do.
Right.
So it takes effort, it takes energy. Once you start doing something that takes energy, it becomes uncomfortable, it becomes a task.
Right.
It's not something that you do on autopilot.
Right.
But then what happens after that is what people don't realize is it becomes a standard, right?
Yeah.
This is how I live my life.
Once you see some results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you start to see results, you feel proud of yourself. But at first, you might not see anything, and that's why it's difficult because you might do it for a whole year and not see any change.
Right.
It might be a fight for a whole year.
Yeah.
You imagine doing the same thing over and over and over again and seeing zero results. You feel like you're doing nothing.
The many attempts at making changes, because there's always opportunity to make a change. There's always reminders.
Yeah.
But it's like you're getting all these do-overs and you're like, man, look, it didn't work last time, and I got the same tools.
Yeah.
What's so different about this time?
Hey, I'm the type of person that'll try like 100 times, only because I like difficulty.
Yeah.
I like to challenge myself.
Yeah.
But
I can't accept that this is the only outcome.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, it's like that's the reason why, health and wellness
and if somebody else has done it before, why can't I?
Yeah, like what? Come on, I've been doing all this other stuff. Like, why is it not possible for me to do this one thing?
Mm-hmm.
Or these two things.
But that's a little bit of ego too, huh?
It is,
because you don't know what work they've done to get to where they're at, to do what they've done.
What did they give up?
Yeah. That's my favorite saying from E.T. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do.
Facts.